Who is the biggest idiot in military history? That airman who was posting military secrets to a Discord server just to win a stupid argument with teenagers and dipshits. Dude is sitting in prison right now for espionage, treason, because he is that mentally challenged. Francisco Solano Lopez, leader of Paraguay, who started a war with Argentina, Brazil and Uruguay at the same time. This conflict was so disastrous that it cost Paraguay 60% of its population and left it with only 28,000 men in the entire country. They lost a quarter of their territory to the victorious nations, and of course created such political instability that in the following 66 years they had 32 presidents, 2 major assassinations, 6 coups and 8 failed revolutions. Luigi Cadorna, who led the Italian army to disastrous defeat in World War I, hurling men again and again into a meat grinder 11 fucking times at Isonzo. Here's a great, very readable summary. There was a ranking officer in the U.S. Civil War who was repeatedly captured and released by the Union forces, Braxton Bragg, for being so incompetent that having him freed and in command was better than risking someone else leading. Essentially, he won a few minor battles early and was promoted way over his competency and was terrible. Ala al-Din Muhammad. When Genghis Khan asks you to trade and you respond by killing the messenger and all of the merchants, you are going to have a bad time. The Russian Baltic Fleet versus Japan. Whoever started this, then the admiral that kept going. Dude, just accept a few small failures before you become something taught on what not to do. As a New Zealander, I am here to remind you all once again that Australia lost a war against the emu bird, twice. Hitler was pretty good at ignoring facts and moving faux armies to attack real foes. The Infographics Show or Simple History did a video on this. It was easily that guy in South America that started a war with all his neighbors and got something like 90% of the war-age males and 66% of the general population killed. Louis Mountbatten. Many people in the Royal Navy called him the Master of Disaster for his antics during World War II. Me, during the marksmanship test, I accidentally shot at the wrong target. Got yelled at and made fun of for it. Then on the next round I did it again . The range instructors could not fucking believe it. No one in military history is dumber than that. I'll take my fucking crown now if you don't mind. Hitler. I'm not saying this just because of all the horrible shit he did, but because of the mistakes he made. He undermined great military minds. In particular, Rommel, because he wasn't doing things the way Hitler wanted them done despite huge successes against the Allies. His most egregious mistake was invading Russia, with who Germany had a non-aggression pact in place. Essentially splitting his forces and making D-Day an inevitability. Tsar Nicholas II or Napoleon III. The fort formerly known as Bragg was named after one of the most comically unsuccessful military strategists and well-known piss-poor military leaders in American history. All I know is, never get involved in a land war in Asia.